everyone, it's Sammy from Scrapmaster's Paradise and welcome to week number 11 of Project Life. I am changing it up this week. I ended up scrapbooking the first 2 pages and then I will talk a little bit about my game plan moving forward after that point in the video. So to get started, I am still working on just using up the cardstock that I already have on hand. So this piece happens to be green. I'm going to go ahead and line up my pictures, and I've had people ask in these videos how I get the photos like this with the little square photo and the journaling right under it. I use the Collect app. I do have a video tutorial on how to use the app from start to finish. I will link that in the description box down below for you guys. I've just got a stack of random cards here that I'm using to fill in gaps. Kind of started decorating as I went along. I'm pulling out some of these alphas from the March Freckled Fawn kits. I really like these ones and I'm trying to use up my March stuff. I'm pretty sure that first yellow card is an Elle Studio, and then this second card is a Freckled Fawn. I couldn't think of the word. So I go ahead and decorate this one as I go too. I add some of the same March alphas. And then I pair that with some yellow alphas that I got in a Cocoa Daisy kit. The other 2 cards that I use on this spread are both Cocoa Daisy cards from various past kits. I decided to use one of these black foam words from Freckled Fawn and just line it up. It took me a second to get it perfectly lined. These foam words are really cool because they are flexible. You can make them, in a wave or in an arch shape. So off camera, I went ahead and got everything attached down to my cardstock, and now it's time to do some more embellishing. I pull out these colorful hearts and plus signs. I got these from a past kit, but I think they were also available in the store. I just add a little cluster of embellishments on this bottom card here, and then a heart up at the top. I also wanted a little something on the Swing Me card, so I pull out these triangles. These are from the January Freckled Fawn kit. I really like them. Next, I just add a couple of the phrases from the February Freckled Fawn kit, and then I'm going to call this one done. Here is a closer look at this finished layout. I just kept it really simple like usual. Now I'm just going to flip my paper over and start on the next page, doing the same thing I always do, getting my photos arranged, then filling in the gaps with journaling cards. So the first 2 journaling cards I pull out are both Cocoa Daisy, then the third one is a just Project Life brand from a various kit. I'm not exactly sure which one. And then the last one is actually something I got from Felicity Jane. So for this hello card, I'm just writing Hazel underneath it because I'm not really sure what color Olivia's eyes are yet. She is 2 years old and her eyes still haven't fully changed to brown. I'm not sure they are going to change all the way. It's just so weird. I thought by now they would definitely be changed. I have brown eyes, her dad has green eyes, and hers right now look hazel in some lights, and then they look brown a lot of times too. So I've heard that shades of green eyes are always like the trickiest. They take a long time to change color, and so I'm not really sure if they're going to fully change color or they're going to stay like this, but I mean, eventually we'll obviously know, but for right now I just wanted to document it, and it's just like an ongoing joke that Johnny and I have, so I wanted to document her eyes. He always says that they're brown and he pretends like he can't see the green in her eyes. It's just stories like that that I do want to capture and I do want to remember, and so I'm just really happy that I'm keeping up with my Project Life so I can remember all of these cute little stories. Anyway, back to my scrapbooking. I ended up just writing rainbow pasta over the rainbow card because that's what we're playing in those bottom left-hand corner pictures. We made rainbow pasta, and it's a really fun activity. If you have a toddler, I will link to my rainbow pasta tutorial video for you guys. I went ahead and got everything assembled, and then it's time to embellish just a little bit. I decided to use one of these cute little glitter arrows. These are from a Freckled Fawn kit from a long time ago. I also decided to use some of these little glitter hearts, and I think these are enamel dots, but they didn't actually end up sticking, so I ended up having to stick these down with some Tombow glue. I find that working with teeny tiny embellishments, it's easier for me to stick the glue down to whatever I'm going to be adhering the tiny object to, and then just placing the tiny object over that glue dot. I had been saving this chipboard shape that says Best Friends on it, and I finally wanted to use it on this photo of Olivia with Bella. Olivia loves feeding her doggy, so she usually helps with that, and I captured it really well in this picture here. Although usually these chipboard shapes are adhesive backed, I go ahead and add a little bit of the Tombow adhesive on the back of these because I find that they do pop off over time. So I just add a little bit of glue to make sure it won't pop off. And I actually didn't add glue to a previous layout, and you will have seen it had popped off in my chat video. I walked through all the layouts and one of the shapes had popped off my page already. I added a sticker of these stacks of bowls because she's using little scoopers and stuff in the rainbow pasta, so I added that next to the little rainbow, and then I called this page done. Here's a closer look at everything on the page, and then we'll talk about what I plan on doing next. I actually ended up filming this on 2 different days.
So I thought that I would try something new on my week 11 video. I'm going to finish up my week 11 today, but I kind of wanted to know your thoughts on this. I do scrapbook a lot of photos, and I feel like these process videos are really, really long, and they're long for me to edit. And so I was thinking about what I would do is I would do the first 2-page spread of the week and just film that, talk about it in detail. Film the whole process video, but only take the time and really explain in detail the first 2 pages, and I'll concentrate on making the first 2 pages more embellished and talk about, my process more. And then after the first 2 pages are done, I would stick the rest of the process video to music, so it leaves me a lot more time to create versus time editing. So I thought I could probably get out another video for you guys each week if I do it that way. I really would like to do some process videos for my traditional layouts, but I've not been able to have the time to do that. I thought I would try that out in this video and just speed through the rest of my photos for this week and see how it works. So I thought I would go ahead and try it out and get started. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you really prefer the full process video? Do you not care either way? Do you like the idea of just having, a more in-depth look at 2 pages and then glossing over the rest? I'm sharing my scrapbooking for you guys. I want you guys to be able to get stuff out of it, and so I really would like to know your thoughts on it. I just feel like, the full process video is quite long. Personally, I don't like the process videos that are really, really long, so I thought I would, shorten it for you guys so that you guys could still get stuff out of it for those first 2 pages. And then if you want to watch the full video, you can also do that. Let's go ahead and finish up week 11.